Alright,
Weapons wear and rust with time, and so do men.
the timing.
Whenever I need maintenance for my weapon, you would be able to stay. At first, I can't see. I first put
Well,
this on when my father and brothers were taken.
we
All these
are
years.
basically back with Rivers 1999. Let me do some of this. Nice. Let's see. It's almost 100. No birthday.
In my memories, it was always sunny in Monteriggioni. Days like these remind me of.
Let me collect some of the stuff. I think that. Nice. Which one will win? I don't know. I'm gonna choose this 50-50. Nice. Oh, we got something. Oh. What is this? I don't know what they are talking about. But I think what happened is Ezio and Alexio gonna be mid, and the lady one I forgot. Where the last time we are at? Are this one? I don't think so. Are we in the chapter 4? Let me see it for a second. Free falling. Oh, yeah, this is
I
the
nearly forgot
last
to
one.
introduce myself.
So we are the door of the Arno. Why becoming like horror? This is Leonardo da Vinci workplace.
They sang and danced to the heretics' music. Then they cut their wrists to shed blood, mixed it
What?
with air and soil, and painted the mixture on the wall. The air smelled strange. I started to laugh and dance just like they did. Blood on the wall, reborn from the ashes. Blood on the wall, reborn from the tears. Blood on the wall, reborn from the flesh. What? Buonasera?
Blood on the wall. I am reborn.
Shut up, B.
What's wrong, Mr. Leonardo? I was only reading the rest of the spell. Oh, I get it. You were having fun reading those horror stories all alone. I understand. I do love a good ghost story.
You might have considered knocking me, Signorina.
Signorina.
Mr. Leonardo? Mr. Leonardo? Mr. Leonardo! I called your name 3 times in a row, but no one answered. How could you be so rude as to ignore your patroness? Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, but Miss Sotheby has no time to waste.
Mi rincresce. I've been entranced in the words. It's a record of the Compliners' ritual.
The ones you've mentioned before? That nasty group of gremlins that used to meet in the cathedral in secret?
See, they are also the ones who have secreted away the relics that Ezio is searching for. My messenger must have told you why I invited you to come by. Your father just confiscated some manuscripts.
Oh, I think you're mistaken. Mr. Domenico is not my father, though I am very grateful for his help.
He's not your father? But I was certain that you were introduced as such.
It's a long story. I was wandering around the palazzo when some gentlemen arrived. As I recall, they were all members of the Decem Weary. One of them was Mr. Domenico. All of a sudden, he rushed up to me and asked if I was his daughter. He said that I had gone missing many years ago.
No offense, mia signorina, but that sounds a little like how they kidnap children in Santa Croce.
Kidnap children.
Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Leonardo. But Sotheby is a mature young lady who can protect herself. After all, I'm standing here talking to you in one piece. Anyway, he started crying about the garden he had built for. He even said he had Tahitian bridal veil, Egyptian privet, and devil's tree. So,
Fortuna certainly seems to be on your side. Now, did he give you the manuscripts? I can't imagine he would say no to.
ta-da!
The
Sotheby
book,
already
the
took
last
liberty
book.
of checking them all. This one is well crafted. It was confiscated from a booklet.
It has a silk cover, tempera painting, and gilded edges. Buy it now, and I'll throw in a free collection of Dante's poetry.
Incipi menelios micum mea tibia versus. How was that? Miss Sotheby has been practicing her Latin.
Brava! Your father would be moved to tears if he heard that.
Now that I've given you a hand, could you...
Don't tell me you want...
That's right! Please let me join in your adventure. Take me to the cathedral with you.
Mi rincresce, mia signorina, but this is not the sort of adventure suitable for a young woman. I barely survived my own encounter with the Templars. Don't presume that they will show you mercy simply because you are a nobleman's daughter. Mia signorina, I'm sorry, but I could never forgive myself if I let you be hurt. Whatever adventure awaits us at Il Duomo, I do not believe it will be fun.
There's no need to worry. Miss Sotheby can protect herself, and more than just that. I can make potions, aid in teamwork, research critters, read Latin, give orders, and even fight any villains we may find. Just let me prove it.
Basically, what if we do the original one? We need to fight Leonardo using Sotebi and Phyllis.
Hooray! My screaming roots and Popeye slime worked.
Calm down, signorina. All right, please, have mercy. You can join us. You've more than proved your ability. Ouch! Who could this be?
It seems like I've missed a party.
Ezio! Signore Apple! I knew you would get rid of those Templars. Oh, and you've even brought us a new friend.
Good evening, Mr. Leonardo. I've heard a lot about you on my way here. That lady behind you.
Burton! You're finally here. Have you any idea what I've been through? Miss Sotheby had to attend classes and even study Latin. My teachers were even stricter than Mr. Carson.
I'm so glad I finally found you, Sotheby.
To be continued. For Yo 5. Practical geometry.
I see. Each of us seems to have had our own adventures after we arrived. How interesting and wonderfully fun.
So, then we each arrived here in the stage. I mean, in Florence, at different times. How odd. As far as this apple recalls, the instruction book didn't mention anything about that.
So then you and your friends came here on a sort of pilgrimage. Was it a journey of discovery, or is it simply that you wish to see the beauty of Firenze?
It was only supposed to be a quick journey, but something happened along the way. Accidents, murders, and now the threat of an all-out war.
Again, I'm sorry, but we're in need of your help, Signore Apple.
Signore Apple.
What do you mean, we?
My friends and allies, my fellow assassins.
Assassins? Mr. Ezio, I need to know more about this organization of yours before making any decisions.
Va bene. I'll tell you whatever you need to know. if it is in my power to tell you. The assassins have a long history. We do not serve kings, nor do we kill for money. We fight for peace, and for the freedom of mankind.
That's very noble of you. I imagine you face many obstructions to that goal. Am I right that these Templars are one of those obstacles?
See, they've long been opposed to us. They prefer to impose their vision of order on others. They will stop at nothing until they control the whole world.
If order is what they're after, this apple does sympathize with them to some extent. There is no such thing as absolute justice, but we can all do our best to pursue...
No. Nothing of what they do could be called justice. This order they believe in is only a disguise. All they truly desire, their rise to power, would be the end of freedom. No one would be spared.
I see.
Ask anything of us, we will do it for you. Anything within our reach.
All right. As Mr. Apple is already deeply involved in this. I must admit, I am curious about his change in appearance. Maybe we will find our answer to that in this secret chamber.
Grazie, amica.
Va bene. Now that we've reached an agreement, allow me to continue studying this manuscript.
I've seen this before.
Signorina Sotheby only borrowed it for us. We'll have to return it soon, so our time is short. Let's get started and see what clues we can find.
This is most confusing. Almost every fresco has one of these humanoid symbols, each adopting a different pose.
I once read something similar in a detective story. It could be a secret code, used between close friends to encrypt their conversation, like Typhon and Orthrus.
Orthrus? You mean this might be an encrypted version of ancient Greek? The grammar doesn't seem to match.
Mr. Leonardo, we haven't finished. Do you mind?
Uccello. It's Paolo Uccello. The copies cannot recreate every detail of the originals, but still the style makes itself evident. The perspective is perfect, and the geometric figures are so precise that it almost starts to get dull. There's no doubt. This is Paolo Uccello's work.
What's wrong, Ezio?
I know the name. My mother used to be a patron of his.
What?
I was young when we met. All I remember is that he was a shy man who kept his head low as he worked. He left before what happened to my family. Then we lost touch. I haven't seen him since.
Ezio's mother, La Signora Maria Auditore, is a kind-hearted patrona. She has sponsored many artists, myself included. I never expected Uccello to be involved, though I've heard he was a strange man. He became obsessed with his studies on perspective. Then eventually he disappeared. Not even his family knew where he went. It was declared that he died some time ago, 1475, I believe. But some claim that he is still alive, still painting, scratching out a living somewhere far from civilization.
Hold on. Take a look at the lines in the other frescoes. This bird, its lines are rougher than Uccello's. These were drawn by someone else. An imitator.
You're right. This is a counterfeit.
This apple hadn't expected an assassin to be so cultured, Ezio.
Don't be fooled by his rough exterior, signore. The Auditores were once one of the great families of Firenze. Not so powerful as the Medicis, but still.
As Leonardo said, my mother has been the patron of many artists, including Uccello. I've seen his work many times on the walls of our home in Monteriggioni.
This is... Signore, signori, I believe I may have discovered the location of the hidden chamber.
Goodness me! You figured that out before I could even finish the manuscript.
Needn't cresce, mia signorina. Once I begin, it is hard to stop the mechanisms of my mind. Take a look. It's a copy of the dome's blueprint. I've never seen anything so perfect in its design.
Oh, it's
The design was inspired
pretty.
by the Pantheon, and Brunelleschi invented the double-layer dome on that basis.
What a genius idea! The two shells serve as a buttress to each other, so that the dome could avoid from collapsing, even at this size.
Precisely! But see here, the tunnel between the two shells is scarcely wide enough for a man to fit through. That is, except for this space below the ribs.
Which means the secret chamber has to be there.
Appunto. But it's no more than an inference for now. We must visit the Duomo to confirm it for ourselves. Ezio, you're familiar with this structure, aren't you? You've been beneath its catacombs.
I am, but the cathedral will be under careful watch by the Templars. We need another way in.
Don't worry. I have already devised a way. Have you heard of my work there? The Assumption of Mary?
The Assumption of Mary. The next one. Oh yeah, the model of this is from Assassin's Creed. It's really bring back a lot of memory. Look pretty.
You, Signore Leonardo? Thank God. I still hadn't truly believed the rumors of your return.
I know. There was some trouble in Milan.
We've heard about the scandal concerning Duke Sforza. How savage.
That's why I came back, with a creative fever inspired by my pains.
Capisco. So, then have you come to finish the Assumption of Mary? It's been 4 years since you left. We've been careful to leave it untouched. Now, by the light of the Lord, you're finally back. We emptied the Duomo as you requested. I promise no one will bother you.
Grazie. I must get to work right away. My inspiration may fade at any moment.
But who are these signorine?
Good day, Father. I'm here as Signore Leonardo's apprentice.
And, why... evaluate his work for my father, of course.
Allow me to present Father Alberto, Signorina Sotheby Domenico. She's provided huge support for my art career, so to show my gratitude, I've asked her to model.
For the Assumption of Mary? La signorina is a bit young, don't you think? And not exactly how I had pictured Mary.
Who is the artist, Father? Do not let your mind be so entrenched by outdated styles. When you look for a model, you must focus on their soul, not simply their flesh. You pay too much attention to her appearance, yet neglect what's inside. The Assumption of Mary depicts La Madonna's reception into heaven, not just in body, but in spirit as well. And what do you think best captures that moment, Father?
Huh? Why are you looking at me?
Esatto. That innocence and vitality. She may be a little young, but her spirit is perfect. In fact, it is that innocence which makes her more qualified than anyone. She will be indispensable for my work, for my inspiration, you know?
Oh well. Then I must thank you for your compliments, Signor Leonardo.
You have convinced me once again, Leonardo. Although, something tells me that we should go deeper into this topic. Another time, perhaps. For now, I will trust in your piety and capability. Please, let me know if you need anything else.
As it happens, there is something, Father. You see, I would like to try some new perspective techniques on this work. I know that Paolo Uccello is a master of perspective. Do you have any of his works around?
See, San George and the Dragon, one of his masterpieces.
Ah, but I have already seared this one into my mind. Have you any others?
Yes, there's another fresco in the dome, but it was suspended midway by the sponsor, the Arte della Lana. More than a dozen artisans and artists, including Signore Uccello, the chief painter, participated in this project. But none of them received a single florin for their work. Che Dio li benedica.
Oh, how terrible. Those poor artists. What happened?
This was nearly 20 years ago. I suppose it was simply too expensive. The dome itself is rarely visited. It is only natural that our money go to the central nave, where all the faithful might see it. I should leave you to your work, Signore. Che Dio vi benedica tutti.
They're finally gone. All right, time to start Operation Florence Typhoon! Wait, where's Bertin?
Right behind you.
Oh, where did you go? We're about to get started.
I wanted to make sure that there was no one else in the cathedral before we began. I believe we are alone now. We shouldn't be disturbed for some time.
It's always good to be cautious, Signorina. I should signal Ezio and Signora Apple now. They've waited long enough.
Is there something wrong, Bertin? You don't look well.
I'm fine. I'm not used to the smells here.
The smells? It's frankincense. And myrrh. Those are the most prominent ones I can detect. I believe there may be some other local florals. I wonder if all the incense is meant to make you dizzy on purpose. What better way is there to see clouds and angels?
That's a clever theory.
heavy incense can certainly be unpleasant for some people. Oh! But Miss Sotheby has the perfect thing to help! Apply 2 drops just inside your nose, and you should be right as rain.
Thank you.
That is so suspicious then. You think?
Ah, the weather is truly lovely today, isn't it? Any sign of the signal yet?
Not yet.
It looks
There's a
so
window near the
lovely.
reeds. We should be able to sneak in through there.
Marvelous. All that's left to do is to wait for their signal. The sun is so warm and gentle right now. Like sipping a cup of fresh-made Cornish tea. Ouch! A bird! Did it think this apple was a fine-looking snack? It has letters on it. It Nava.
Oh, in here.
Let me see. It's mirrored font, one of Leonardo's codes. You reverse it to get the true message. Avanti. Action.
Oh, I see. Nothing too complex. But what about this bird?
Another of his bizarre inventions. It has to hit something to stop. You should be thankful. He's improved it from his last design. It used to fly so fast that it would knock you off your feet.
Remarkable. It is an amazing invention. If I were you, I would suggest that he take good care of all his blueprints so they might be passed down in the future.
It wouldn't do any good. His genius may well be forgotten since he guards his ideas so jealously. He writes everything in ciphers like this. He would rather see his work burn than have someone else complete it for him. He won't worry about the future until it comes. That's just his way.
And what about you, Ezio?
Oh,
I am an assassin. We work in the dark to serve the light. I don't want to be remembered.
That sounds lonely. Do you mind if I ask something? You've avoided speaking about your family. It sounds like something terrible happened.
yes. He lost
Are
his
they
family.
why you became an assassin?
It is a long story. My father and brothers were killed by the Templars.
Oh,
I was only 17. So much has changed since then. I've changed.
I'm terribly sorry, Ezio. Forgive me. I should never have brought it up.
It's not your fault. It was 3 in the morning. I placed their bodies on a boat, performed their last rites, and then lit their pyre. I watched as it drifted away down the Arno. The pride of the auditores, yet I couldn't even bury them properly. All I could do was keep my enemies' names in mind. Fieri di Pazzi, Francesco di Pazzi, Uberto Alberti. I took their lives. Every last one of them. I don't think I've told anyone that for a long time.
I can't imagine the pain. Not to mention how hard it must have been to overcome it.
I didn't. You don't overcome that sort of pain. No. I took it in and made it part of myself. I feel it again, raw and new. Every time I draw my blade, it's always there, guiding me from each target to the next.
But you said that assassins only kill for a just cause. Isn't that just killing for revenge?
Revenge can be a just cause if it rights injustice. I have to believe that. Someone's here.
Cazzo! The whole Duomo has been blocked for some honored guest. Even Signore Rodrigo can't get us in. I didn't know it sunk this low.
What are we even on the lookout for? Some kind of apple? Is it related to the relics?
What now?
A poison arrow.
What?
Assassin!
Assassin over here!
Ow.
That should be the last one. But the Templars will be on high alert. We need to hurry.
Si, Signore. It's dusty in here. Are you sure this is the right way, Ezio?
It's the only one that isn't crawling with Templars, so it has to be.
I guess that's a good point.
Look, there's light ahead.
Oh, who would have guessed? A secret?
Let's go, amico.
The brick patterning. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
We call it the spina di pesce, herringbone. Another of Brunelleschi's innovations. I know next to nothing about architecture, but Leonardo would say it helps to carry the weight of the dome.
That makes perfect sense. The diagonal arrangement must prevent them from shifting under the immense weight. A positively genius design. And to realize it, the bricks must have been layered with incredible precision. That would explain why it took so long to complete. 16 years. I'm certain it must have been exciting to witness its completion. Brunelleschi, Leonardo, Uccello. Your hometown is full of amazing people, Ezio. This apple wishes he had been born here.
Same apple. Same.
There is no city quite like Firenze.
What's wrong?
There's something on the wall.
These appear to be the same symbols from the manuscript.
Then we're on the right path.
Look, another symbol over there.
We must be close. Avanti.
So, this is the secret chamber.
Six, seven.
These murals have nearly faded away.
Because it's old.
Nonetheless, it appears we can rule out a biblical scene, nor does it appear to connect with any significant Greco-Roman mythology. Perhaps there's some metaphor hidden in the narrative of these paintings. And if we can figure it out, we will find our way to the secret chamber. The problem is, there are so many murals. Where do we begin?
In most cases, you view a fresco straight ahead and from top to bottom.
In this order, they seem to be telling a simple story about a group of people and a peculiar bird.
Simple and straightforward. Except for this part.
What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning of this?
What?
My face! Why have you made it look so horrible?
Please don't worry, Signorina. This is only the first stage of my draft. I must draw out the details in rough so that you won't end up looking like an empty shell. They will help to express how you stand, move around, and exhibit feelings.
Really? Then Miss Sotheby will still look pretty, right? Once you've finished with all the glamorous colors and those adorable little angels.
In a sort of way, yes. Except, of course, that it won't be you. It will be the Virgin Mary. But other than that, you'll have everything you hope for, including all the colors and the little angels.
Hooray!
I hadn't actually thought you'd use the time to paint.
Of course. And we must take our work seriously at that. Father Alberto may show up for an inspection at any time.
I see. I notice you've used some guidelines in the background. Are you using linear perspective theory?
Caspita, I hadn't expected you to know about that.
Where we come from, mastering this fundamental concept is essential for every artist.
Cosa? A fundamental? That would make your homeland some kind of painter's paradise. Don't tell me even your snails can paint.
Oh,
Oh, that
not
would be
all.
such a delight, don't you think? I've never painted snails, but I've painted eggs. Mr. Carson once told me it was a part of your training method that...
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. Perhaps, Mr. Leonardo, you could tell us more about your use of linear perspective. My understanding of it might differ from yours.
Con piacere.
Two vanishing points, huh? I wonder if a painting can have 3, 4, or an infinite number of vanishing points. Wait, I guess they would get all tangled and messed up that way. What was I thinking?
Multiple vanishing points, waning sanctuaries. Eureka! I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. If the whole thing is connected to Paolo Cello, then of course, linear perspective would be crucial for solving the riddle. Do you still remember the riddle? Sub cadente fulgore, cadencia sanctuaria coniunguntur.
Could waning sanctuaries be his way of saying vanishing points?
See, I believe so. Following this logic, then for them to unite must refer to the intersection of the lines extending from the vanishing points, and waning glow naturally must refer to the setting sun. In other words, we need to find the intersection of the vanishing points before the sun sets.
But the riddle didn't specify which painting, did it?
It must be a fresco right outside the secret chamber. Rumors say the secret chamber switch is hidden within a mysterious fresco. A fresco often consists of multiple sections. If all of them employ linear perspective,
Then there will be a lot of vanishing points to follow.
by the bells, it must be 5 already. We must hurry and inform Ezio of our discovery. We won't be able to solve the riddle once night falls. Time is of the essence.
Uh-huh. Then it's time we take action. Mr. Leonardo, please stay here and keep Father Alberto busy while Vertin and I inform Mr. Apple about...
What happened?
Where have these clouds come from? I feel like... I could use some shut-eye right now.
No, this isn't time to sleep. We must find... Wait. What are we trying to find?
It's sleeping gas.
Sotheby! Leonardo! not good. This fog is getting...
Fortune gotta be safe because Cetopia already giving something to Fortune.
Leonardo? What's going on here? Have you fallen asleep? Keep on sleeping, poor lambs. And may you have sweet dreams. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Seven, eight. What? Why are you asleep, Mr. Apple?
Uccello.
Who? Where? Oh, sorry. I hadn't meant to drift asleep. It's just that so much has happened over the past few days.
Perhaps the bird in the fresco represents Uccello himself. Uccello means bird, after all.
So then in these paintings, Uccello is a wondrous bird that has many followers.
A metaphor.
It seems like we're nearly there, but something's still missing. Perhaps I can take a closer look. You saw that too, right?
There were colors. Fleeting, yes. But no trace of color is ever fully erased. Let's see. There's a faint metallic smell.
Metallic smell? But this apple doesn't see anything on the wall that could create such a smell.
Trust me. In my line of work, I've become very familiar with this scent.
I do hope you aren't implying that those awful rumors that Mr. Leonardo told me yesterday are true. No. I refuse to follow this train of thought. It must be something else. Something less gory. Give me a minute. Metal oxidation, frescoes, and pigment. Oh, I've got it! Many artists in this era use pigments derived from minerals such as ochre, lapis lazuli, and chromium compounds. When exposed to moisture, they undergo oxidation, which may be the source of this metallic scent. Yes, it all makes sense now. I've cracked the code to this perplexing riddle. and the answer shines brighter than ever before.
And the answer is?
Per favore.
I can only conclude that the artist used a special pigment that's only visible under specific lighting.
Is the
Only
Mr.
visible
Apple.
under specific lighting. How? That sounds like sorcery.
This isn't sorcery, amico. It's science. Back in this apple's timeline, I mean homeland, pigments like this are not particularly rare. But why does this phenomenon seem to be receptive to my body? Oh, I see.
Because you're becoming a golden
So
apple.
this apple is no different than a kind of optical filter.
An optical filter.
As you might know, sunlight consists of various wavelengths of electromagnetic radiation.
Waves of sunlight. I don't get it.
I'm lost.
Never mind that. Let's assume this pigment is only visible under specific colors of light, say, red light or orange light. At dusk, when the sun is near the horizon, its rays travel through the atmosphere at a steeper angle, which diffuses the blue and ultraviolet light, causing the sunlight to appear more orange and red. A sunset, in other words. Building on this, if we use an optical filter to block out even more blue and ultraviolet wavelengths...
You may as well get to the point, Signore Apple, because you've lost me.
I lost too, Ezio.
With the right amount of red and orange light, the pigment on the walls should become visible.
But for how long? The light from before faded in an instant.
Well, that's true. Highly limited in duration, and in size too. Nothing like the breathtaking display Leonardo demonstrated in the monastery. It may require a particular angle to achieve the desired effect. However, figuring that out will take some complex mathematical calculations. So, this is Uccello's final puzzle, huh? All this has really piqued my curiosity, Ezio. What kind of a man was this Paolo Uccello?
Mi dispiace. I can't even recall his face. Though I'm not surprised by his use of riddles. If he is anything like the other artists I know. They all like hiding puzzles in their work. It's a means of protecting them from imposters. I do know he has a passion for drawing birds. That's part of the reason they call him Uccello.
You can tell from the meticulous detailing he painted them with.
Other than that, though, he was quite ordinary.
Is that so? Yet this ordinary man had a mind as vast as the universe itself. Not only was he a legendary painter, but he was also a pioneer in perspective and lighting. The perplexing puzzles he left in his works have proved an enduring challenge for scholars to decipher. Not to mention he seems to be one of these Compliners cultists.
He was also a Florentine. And it's no wonder that a Florentine can work wonders.
Sotheby? Leonardo?
Finally, you wake up.
Don't hate me, please. Ooh.
What do you dream of, Butterby?
That must have been the source of the sleeping gas. Thank you, Miss Sotheby. That potion you gave me seems to have mitigated the effects of the gas.
I'm not tasty. Really? Oh.
What the?
It seems they aren't going to be waking up anytime soon. There you go. You should be safe here, for the time being.
Ugh. Angels' trumpets are poisonous. Keep clear from them. Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Bene. Our reinforcements are in position. I understand that the Padre already took care of the rats in the central nave. You, go fetch them and lock them up.
Si, Comandante!
The rest of you will follow me to eliminate our troublesome assassin. Seize the
Assassin.
golden apple and claim those relics. Now pull yourselves together. We can't let this assassin get the drop on us. So if I catch any of you slacking off, you're going to wish I'd kicked you off the ledge here. Capito?
Capito?
Si, Comandante!
May the Father of Understanding guide... Huh?
Person coming in the wrong
Who's there?
time.
Show yourself!
Good afternoon, sir.
You. Aren't you that visitor from last night?
Run! First it, run.
Don't tell me. You snuck your way up here for some sightseeing, signorina. Prendetela! Muoviti! Flanker from the
Finally,
side.
she running.
She must be with the assassins! Don't let her get away!
I need to find Ezio and Mr. Apple, but... How should I get inside?
Climb.
It appears you're lost, signorina. These courtesans and foreigners. I've always wondered why the assassins only attract the likes of you as allies.
It's not hard to side with the assassins, when the only other option is you.
Oh,
Huh. You're just a band of faithless lowlifes, nothing more. Do you cherish your life, signorina? Or will you leap down like one of those suicidal assassins?
jump. What's going on? Ooh. Ezio. Hit back.
My eye!
Ezio.
Follow the wall on your right until you see a mechanical bird. I placed it there to mark a hidden window. Your friend's waiting for you there.
What about you?
He'll be fine.
I have other work to do.
And continue. 8, 9. Deadly dust.
I'm so relieved to see you safe and sound. We heard the sounds of fighting from below, and Ezio decided to check if any of you were in trouble.
Sorry for worrying you. But Ezio,
He'll be fine.
I'm certain Mr. Ezio can handle it. He knows what he's doing.
The Templars came prepared today. I'll go handle them. You stay here.
Are you certain? What if it's a trap? I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe we should go to get...
You
Mr.
don't need to
Apple.
worry. I've dealt with the Templars for many years.
Yeah.
This is just yet another battle the Templars will lose. Besides, you are my friends. I won't let them put you in danger. I promise you, we'll meet again, amico.
He's a selfless man.
and exceptionally perceptive. These Templars are indeed well prepared today. I came out of the central nave because Sotheby and Leonardo were knocked unconscious by some kind of sleeping gas.
What?
The priest named Alberto was likely behind it. I've hidden the two of them behind the altar, but there's no telling how long they'll be safe there.
This is bad. We still haven't figured out the trick to opening the secret chamber. Let's hurry, and we can exchange information on the way.
Optical filters. Uccello. Bird.
Yes, that's all we've managed to uncover so far. What?
Nothing substantial, but combining what you mentioned about the fresco and what the father said.
Yes, there's another fresco in the dome, but it was suspended midway by the sponsor, the Arte della Lana.
Arte della Lana.
More than a dozen artisans and artists, including Signore Uccello, the chief painter, participated in this project. But none of them
If I might speculate, I think that the fresco isn't a puzzle or the key to any mystery, but rather a reflection of the experience of the artists themselves as they were painting the cathedral.
The artist's real experience? But how would you explain this surreal-looking stone?
What if it's not a stone in the first place? Perhaps it's that optical filter you proposed.
You mean that Uccello had an optical filter too? Oh, that's smart. Even Even in this era, an optical filter wouldn't be impossible to make. All you need is something that reflects the light properly. For example, a small piece of stained glass. Anyway, we just need to get to the secret chamber to confirm it for ourselves. We're almost there.
Right.
Huh? When did he...
You seem surprised to see me here, Signore Golden Apple and Signorina Apprentice?
Where he come from?
So you were working with them? Just as I suspected.
You hid your discovery about linear perspective from your friend to avoid being spied on, didn't you? That was wise.
The Templar.
But it seems we weren't clever enough to see through your lies about emptying the cathedral.
I never lied. What a baffling accusation. All I have done is call in my dear friends who had been exposed to the scorching sun while you were sleeping on the job.
Sleeping?
I don't understand.
You guys
You seem like a
poisoned them.
respectable man of the cloth. Why would you betray your faith to serve the Templars?
Betray? I've been a Templar all along. There was no one to betray.
But isn't Leonardo your friend?
Even the closest of friends may keep a secret or two from one another, don't they? It's not so different from his
True.
secret connections with the assassins.
This truly is an era of distrust.
Ah, and speaking of our friend Leonardo and that model girl, I admit you hid them quite well. It took our men some time to find them.
They already find them.
So beautiful. I've always liked the way the lime layers peel away. Like buried sins exposed to the light. Layer after layer stripped away. It's a kind of purification. Now, open the chamber if you still care about the safety of your friends.
Let me warn you, Ezio Auditore is on his way here. He will stop at nothing to destroy you Templars.
Yeah.
Ezio, you say? Oh, I'm afraid I must be the one to tell you he's not coming back.
He will coming back.
What? What do you mean by that?
You will find we are also quite experienced in dealing with assassins. He will find his eternal rest here in Firenze this day.
Oh. To be continue again. Then we go to the last one. The final battle. Ooh. Look gorgeous. Look at this. It's really gorgeous. The drawing it really good.
Give it up, assassin. The old city is looking for you. You won't get away this time. Our orders are clear. Secure the relics and the golden apple. And one equally important command from the Pope himself. Kill the assassin, Ezio Auditore.
We will help you open the secret chamber.
Vertin, we can't just... Wait. When did you figure out how to open the secret chamber?
Bene, bene. It's time you shared your little secret.
Vertin.
Everything will be all right. Now, let's pay attention to the fresco. Can you recall the riddle?
Of course. It's how we got this far. Sub cadenti fulgore, cadentia sanctuaria coniunguntur.
Leonardo proposed that these waning sanctuaries must refer to vanishing points, and by unite, he means the place these vanishing points connect.
So we need to find where they are connected. What does the other half of the sentence mean then? Under the waning glow.
Could it be that the optical filter, I suppose that's me, must be placed at their intersection at dusk?
I believe so.
Well done, my obedient lambs. You've cracked the puzzle quite nicely. Now what follows is just some tedious work from my side.
What happened?
This apple feels light and dizzy. Are we in heaven now?
It's that sleeping gas again. Hold your breath.
Hold my...
How Apple hold his breath?
Ooh. As above, so below. As below.
Stolto, do you think I give you the chance to buy time for your friends? We will bring order to this chaotic world. By straying from order, you invite your own doom. You're bound to fail.
Oh,
Huh?
my boy.
My memory is as poor as ever. It's nearly dusk, and our assassin is most assuredly dead.
Oh, he not. Oh, another gorgeous.
Ezio! How?
You claim to bring order,
Oh,
but all you do is seek control. Fortunately, neither the world nor its people will bow so easily.
he looks so gorgeous. Like a whale.
Ezio. Sei un cane bastardo e fastidioso.
Un assassino non perde mai di vista il suo bersaglio.
How did you survive?
You're outnumbered, assassin. There's no way you can survive this. It's better that you kneel and accept your fate. No one can withstand the order.
Outnumbered. Where did you get that idea?
Oh, the Brotherhood.
Where did they...
All those lowlifes you so readily dismissed. When I needed them, they came to our aid.
Impossible.
By every soldier and summon every knight and every Templar in this city. It will never be enough.
Oh,
No. It can't end like this. Assassins. You're merely puppets. String. Driven by delusion. Each life you take brings you one step closer to the darkness.
Così sia. La fede dovrebbe dare conforto, non pena. Requiescat in pace.
requiescat in pace. It's already like 1 hour, I guess. Let's try this, and I going to be finished. Should I change? Well, this is the only character I have. That's good.
My duty lies with you.
Wait for the right moment. Into the darkness.
It could be fun.
Even that.
Liberato dalla paura. You'll see it coming.
Uh-huh.
Non voltarti indietro.
Oh,
Invisible ball.
that is really, really good. Let's see.
Wait for the right moment.
Merci.
It will be over before you feel it.
Intersect and divide. Huh.
Pretty nice.
Nice move.
What? One hit?
Victory?
That's new.
Okay. But what does it mean to us?
Using Ezio's really, really
There are those that claim to seek peace and order in this world,
good.
whose true desire...
I have how many? I think I want to pull again. How many I have? Only 7. Let's see. Four star. I already have it. Another 4 star. I think 4 star I already
Greetings, madam.
have
I'm here.
all. Another 4 star.
The BSA number?
I don't think I get him.
Welcome to sail with us. Well, now
How many already? Oh, it's only 3.
Hi. Hi, I'm here. I'm Alien T.
It's 5, right? Wait. I don't know who will I get. 6? Easy?
Agiamo nell'ombra per servire la luce.
Nice!
We are assassins.
I was not expect to get him again. Nice. 126.
Weapons
Cool.
wear and rust with time. And
Nice.
so do men. Don't think I haven't noticed you looking to pay me a visit out in the wilderness. You
I'm really happy. Yes. I think that's pretty good ending for today. Wait, I haven't tried to heard his voice and let's see.
Agiamo nell'ombra per servire la luce. We are assassins. In my memories, it was always sunny in Monteriggioni. Days like these remind me of the humid air of Venezia.
Oh, there is Japanese one.
闇に生き、光に奉仕する者。そうは我らなり。
No, no, no.
思えば、モンテリジョーにはほぼ毎日晴れていた。ベネ
Why?
ツィアに行ってようやく湿気を感じたんだ。こんな感じでな。
I can no. I feel like it's not really sweet. It's you.
I can't see into my own future. But there is one thing I know for certain. What I've gone through. The battles I've fought. My days of family and comfort are over. My life belongs to the Brotherhood.
Okay.
Weapons wear and rust with time. And so do men. Whenever I need maintenance for my weapons or myself, I find my way to Leonardo's door. The man is a genius in every art and science known to man, and yet also a good and faithful friend.
Okay.
Don't think I haven't noticed you looking to pay me a visit out in the wilderness. Usually those who seek to find me are looking for trouble. I'm glad you're one of the exceptions. So, buongiorno, signorina. You must savor the moment when you open your eyes in the morning. It's a privilege denied many that lived just one day before. Oh, grazie. Of course, I'd love to have an apple for breakfast. It may not be quite as juicy as your friend, but it is far better than most apples I see. This one is free of cantarella. Non temette l'oscurità, accettate il suo abbraccio. Per quanto sia penoso il trapasso, lieto sarà il tuo
Requiescat
sonno.
in pace.
Requiescat in pace.
That is so nice
There are those
to
that
hear
claim
it.
to seek peace and order in this world,
I
whose true designs are shrouded in
I bet
darkness and oppression,
the meaning of
while others dream of peace,
the
but
word
must
he
fight
spoke
every
is kind of
day
deep
to protect freedom and light.
because
Non temette l'oscurità,
in the end it's requiescat
accettate
in
il suo
pace.
abbraccio. Per quanto sia penoso il trapasso, lieto sarà il
See?
tuo sonno.
I only know
Requiescat
this
in
part.
pace. The odd can cause unusual looks, I know. But many that might be curious are disappointed when they glimpse beneath it.
What do you
There is no
mean?
great mystery, just a man like any other. Except for the scar that Vieri de Pazzi gave me. That blade is sharp, my friend. Watch your fingers. I wouldn't want you to lose any accidentally. I first put this on when my father and brothers were taken. All these years, I've pushed myself to grow into it, whatever the price. But it's only now that I've finally begun to understand what it truly signifies. In Firenze, I often roamed the streets and climbed over roofs, racing against Federico, collecting feathers for Petruccio, running errands for my mother and sister, and visited Christina sometimes. But those days are long behind me. I still return to those memories often to give me the strength to carry on.
I already remember as you have sister. Well, basically, I play Assassin when I still elementary, so I clueless because I cannot speak English at the time.
You would be able to stay as calm as you did when confronting the Templars for the first time. You have the makings of a true assassin. I watched my loved ones die, betrayed by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind. It would have consumed me, were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers, who taught me to look past my instincts. We are born to be free, but what does freedom truly mean? There is no book or teacher to give you the answers, to show you the path. There are those who will take that freedom from us, and too many gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose. Whatever you think is true, that makes us human. No one can take away your right to pursue it. It seems you can use a hand, especially one with a blade. Straight to the point. I like that. Into the darkness.
Into the darkness.
Wait for the right moment. Leave it to an assassin. Run all you like. Non voltarti indietro. Addio, straniero.
Addio.
Liberato dal fratello. Liberato dalla paura. Abbraccia la morte.
Abbraccia la morte.
Cazzo!
Cazzo.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi. Requiescat in pace.
Requiescat in pace.
A new hidden blade. And an upgraded pistol. Did you move Leonardo's workshop here? I do not remember making the decision to become an assassin. This life, it chose me.
Nice. It's good. His voice is good. But unfortunately, I think he don't have animation movement without the hood. I kinda want to see how they draw his face in here. But unfortunately, I think we cannot do that to open this. Well, I guess that's all for today. I'm going to do the next story maybe tomorrow.
There are those
So,
that claim to
thank you
seek
for
peace
watching,
and order in this world,
and
whose
bye
true
bye.
designs are shrouded in
Bye bye.
darkness and oppression,
Bye.
while others dream of peace, but must fight every day to protect freedom and light.